วัสดีค่ะ Hi everyone I'm at the Carlise Castle สวัสดีค่ะ 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 I'm at Carlise Castle Park the car there to walk down here to see the castle to see the past of the castle how awesome is that I think it's very big castle huge see there yeah. Coming up next is a map of floor plan and go by the alphabet ABCD. Here's what you allowed to see half of it, or only one building, and the full scale. There for you to see what it is and what in there. The map here to show that debatable land between Scotland and England, the conflict in the old day. It's quite interesting actually. We go and see a little bit more. It's a long walk from here. เดินไกลมากค่ะนี่วันนี้ไม่ค่อยมีแดดค่ะ Just say today is a bit cloudy, not too cold, but no sun. And it's long walk from the car park to here. This pit is huge, big, very big. It's a bit side here. I like to go ahead and take a little bit closer. Be able to see a little bit more. เดินเข้าไปดูใกล้ๆI visit a lot of ruined castle, but Carlise Castle had never been ruined. Always had been occupied. The castle history is quite interesting. Carlise Castle had a rich and dramatic history. The early castle erected in 1092 by King William II, I think. The early castle was built probably with wooden structure, and it was replaced by stone in early 12th century by King Henry I of England. And King David I of Scotland also came over here to improve the castle as well. A little bit more story in part 2. สวัสดีค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you for watching everyone. What happened next in 1315? It was ceded by Scotland. The Scotland and England are different countries in the old days. So as you could see in the map, the Carlise Castle was the border between Scotland and England. So they were fighting constantly here and try to take over a few places around here. What happened next? In the 16th century, Mary Queen of Scots was imprisoned at Carlise Castle, and in the 1650, the castle was garrisoned by the Commonwealth government. And in 1745, it was once more besieged during the Jacobite rebellions. But by the end of 19th century, the times are more peaceful around here. The castle became ministry depot, and the road it still be used today, still serving today. It's beautiful gift shop here. Go have a look. There's quite a lot of things there I wanted to buy, but it was quite expensive. We work it out. ไม่อยากจะซื้อของแต่แพงไม่มีตังค์เลยไม่ได้ซื้อดูเอา That's nice. I want to buy that too. I think it's cool. And a little figure here. I love this jug. Put the beer there, be quite nice. And that one too. Very nice. Everything's very nice. I love the wine and beer in here. I want the whiskey. It's very nice too. Go have a look somewhere. It's another place I can go in. Here. That's much German marmalade. And this is ginger beer, ginger wine, I think. And elderflower. That's my famous. I love that. I love that wine. And some whiskey too. I wouldn't mind buy some souvenir here, I think they're cool, they're beautiful. Especially the armor here. อยากซื้อตรงเนี้ยแต่แพง It was awesome. It was nice. And the staff quite friendly. If we go and finish here soon, there's nothing to see here. Going out to see the lady. This is lady tour guide, so she could tell a little bit about their family.
This is called the Border Reivers.
Yes.
And these were groups of families with names like Armstrongs, Grahams, Watson, Nixon, Musgrave, just to name a few.
Yes.
And Bells. Bells were a big Reaver family. They lived from the west coast over to the east coast on the English and the Scots side of the border.
Yes.
And they were known as the Border Reivers. That area was known as the debatable lands. And these were really gangsters, like the forefront of mafia.
Wow.
They used to steal cattle. They used to take protection money from people.
Really?
Steal horses, yes, yeah. And when you go into the exhibition centre,
Which one is that?
which is through into that area, yeah, and you will see all about the Border Reivers.
The Border River.
The Border Reivers.
See, in the old day, they say that Cambia and few city down here used to be Scottish. They're not English yet. Yeah, they used to.
Yeah, we're on the border. They called it the debatable lands.
Debatable land
It's
because.
Not English, not Scottish.
Yes.
Debatable
land.
The borders, yeah.
Interesting that.
Yeah.
I heard about that. They said a few places down here used to be Scottish. They're not English.
Well, this was taken over by the Scots for a long time.
Yes.
Castle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because that's why the Jacobite War was here, wasn't it?
Well, the Jacobites were here, yeah, but that was about kings, who's the rightful king.
Yeah.
That was all.
Also, Queen Mary Scott was here too.
Mary Queen of Scots was held here, yes.
Yes.
She was here as a guest sometimes, a few times, but here as held prisoner.
Prisoner, yes.
Yeah.
Also, the castle had been a center of the war, many wars.
Yes, yeah.
Like one of them is Jacobite War, and one of them is was before Jacobite War. The English War between the English and the Scottish War.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's no war of independence, is it?
But it's just been under siege.
You've been under siege.
This belongs to Scotland. This belongs to England.
Yeah.
So on
I heard
so forth, yeah.
the King of Scotland, who actually beginning to build the castle about 1099, start very early. Yeah, very early. The earlier than that, it was the Hardian Wars, not far from here.
Well, this is built on the site of a Roman fort.
Exactly. So, beside Roman War, also start off with the King Henry the First.
Yeah.
It's a Scot.
Edward the First.
Edward the First, yes, he was here. And start off, he the one who the start of the castle, was that right?
I don't think it was Edward. I think it might have been Henry. I can't remember, to be honest.
I think Henry the First.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure Henry.
And when you go into
they told us a bit more.
You will see it tells you all about that.
Okay. Thanks very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good that you're interested.
Yes. It's really kind of her to give an interview because she's not allowed to be on YouTube. They have to put the emoji in her faces. I hope that's okay. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. เพราะเป็นพนักงานไม่ออก YouTube ค่ะเลยใส่อีโมจิให้ค่ะ Going up here. What is it here? Wow. There. There's a window there. Big fireplace. And there will be cooking. Turning like that. Kitchen. There. So that's us there. Going out. Going down. There is private. any old ministry building, she say, offer for and our mom we allowed to go in there to coffee in there, but we could go in here. Let's go in here and see what is there. What's it there? Just a dungeon. What's in there? Oh, it's locked. There's a dungeon going on. We could go down here. So that get down here too. Modern Bailey. Own battery. Designed by Stephen von Karpen, 1542. A battery had two-level gun and a gun-level cannon covering outer belly. ที่ยิงปืนเรียกอะไรข้างล่างสมัยก่อนมีน้ำนะ In the old days with the water down here. Oh, that's dark. Up to here. So basically, you just walk from there and to here. Let's go in there.